All right, and welcome back. Well, earlier in the program, we heard from Common Ground volunteer Karol Swan about food safety. And now Karol is back with a recipe to share, and Karen is joining her now with more.
May 1st, it is rhubarb season. If you go to farmers markets, you're probably going to see a lot of rhubarb. Karol, you said thanks to the rain, you have tons of rhubarb.
Right. Oh, yeah. It just went like from this big to this big.
It exploded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're looking for some good recipes
Yes.
for rhubarb, and this is a rhubarb muffin.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay. Where'd you find the recipe?
My sister-in-law shared it on Facebook, and she's pretty privy on good recipes, better than I am.
So it's probably a good one.
Yes,
All right. How do
yes.
we begin?
Okay. Well, we'll start. If you want to stir a little bit, we have a fourth a cup of softened butter, just a half a stick there, and some sugar, and then we'll add an egg. We just try to add all the wet ingredients together, and beans have to go fast here.
Yeah. Now, would you use a mixer for this or not?
No, not really. Just kind of hand mix, because you kind of want it to be a little bit lumpy.
That's true. You never want
Yeah.
muffins to be overmixed.
Right. And then you got sour cream, and this sour cream seemed to be something that really added to it. I think. I don't know. There's something about sour cream. It's kind of like cream cheese. You know, you can't go wrong.
It makes it moist.
Can't go wrong, no matter what.
Okay.
So then we'll add the rhubarb. The rhubarb has been in like it's a cup and a half, or a cup and a fourth of rhubarb in 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and then you just let it set a little bit. This set all night because I cut my rhubarb
And you
up.
want some of that juice in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now we'll put the salt, cinnamon, and baking powder in with the flour. Give it a little whirl here.
Okay.
And then we'll dump it in, and then just kind of stir it gently. It can be lumpy. And then you put it in your, I usually spray muffin tins. You can use paper. And then you bake it at 350 for 22 minutes, worked for me.
Okay.
Until a toothpick comes out clean. And then we have a streusel topping. I mixed it up last night, but it's butter, brown sugar, flour, and a little cinnamon. And you can use, crumble it with a fork or with your biscuit cutter thing.
So then just pour it in.
Yeah, we'll pour one in, and then we'll put some streusel on top.
And just sprinkle it with your hand?
Yeah, just sprinkle it on there, and then bake it. And they're delicious, and kind of a fun thing about rhubarb, if you have excess of rhubarb, you can just dice it, cut it up fine, and put a little sugar in it, and it freezes, and it'll last. I've been trying to use up some that was over a year old in my freezer that got buried. And I thought, ooh, I've got new rhubarb, I better use up the old.
That happens. So about a year
Yeah.
you can store it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can, and it'll work, but it freezes really well.
This is very good. I love rhubarb. These are nice and moist, very good muffins. You'll find the recipe on our Pure Nebraska Facebook page. Give them a try for yourself. They are so good. Karol, thanks so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Back to you, John.